Hello everyone and welcome back to the Forgotten City, where we just got told that we've heard enough whispers to chat to this lass about something, so let's see what she has to say about it.
Ave, and may Vesta watch over.
Alright, we need to... Wait, none of these are new. Wasn't it her?
I beg...
Livia was right, we're in the underworld.
Oh my. That is quite a lot to take in. You'll have to give me a moment. Let's see. If that is indeed the case, I suppose we'd better figure out what to do about it, hadn't we? We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld. Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter. Orpheus, a Thracian poet. Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra. And Aeneas, a Trojan hero. Hercules was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength. Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded the goddess of the underworld, Proserpina, to help them escape. And finally, Aeneas was able to
I think we've
escape
heard this
with the
before,
help of
right?
a spirit guide,
I'm just...
who led him through a secret gate.
not sure...
So it seems you have 2 options.
Yeah, okay, we have heard that.
Your best behavior, I trust.
Maybe about this? Escaping with the help of Proserpina?
As I mentioned, both Orpheus and...
Yep.
The problem is, those are the first... It said, the god... If the problem... True. Then again, can you tell... Fast. If she has indeed been abducted, it would make sense for her to speak in cryptic whispers.
Yeah, we have heard that still. Here we go, here's new stuff. Man, they buried the new stuff deep in this conversation tree. Perhaps, she said, wade against the current and her tears run through the city.
That is strange. There are no rivers here. Let me think on that.
Perhaps I need to get into the upper cistern.
Right, because the current flows into the city through the aqueduct and into the upper cistern. I vaguely recall wondering what was in there, but the door at the back of the great temple is locked up tight. You might be able to get a key from the magistrate, but if that doesn't work, perhaps you can find another way in. Let me know if you find anything in there.
Okie doke, cool.
May Fortuna guide you.
Appreciate it. Right, we have our goal then. I feel like that was a bit of a messy start to the episode. I wasn't entirely sure what I was searching for there, but we found it. It was just so deep in the menu.
News about your investigation?
May I have the key to the upper cistern?
I think it's best if I hang on to it.
Why? You've tasked me to save your whole fucking place, and I'm telling you I need it.
You mean to ask, why am I unwilling to trust a newly arrived non-citizen with access to our water supply, the lifeblood of this city? I'm sorry, but that is simply out of the question.
I think you're hiding something.
Yes, our water supply. From you. I wasn't born yesterday. Poisoning a city's water supply is the oldest trick in the Codex.
But you're the one that's brought me here to save you.
Aeneas the Tactician wrote a siegecraft manual for military commanders some 300 years ago, recommending the poisoning or pollution of cisterns. And I'm beginning to wonder if the culprit we're looking for might, after all this, be you. Perhaps it was a mistake on my part to place so much trust in you.
Sigh. Is he gonna get mad at me if I say this?
I doubt that very much, since I'll be keeping the key around my neck at all times from now on. But in any case, was there something else?
I love that he doesn't stop talking to you after that. He's perfectly happy to keep talking.
I'll be waiting here for news.
Okay, so how else could I get in there? Not a clue.
Oh, don't mind me. I just live here.
Oh, she's such a bitch. There was no key, like, in here or anything that we could nick. Because he said he'd keep it around his neck from now on, but, like, that means he doesn't have it around his neck right now. I guess the main issue is that I don't really know where I'm trying to get to, right? Like, saying the upper cistern is all well and good. I mean, I know where that door is. I do know where that door is, but I don't really know where I might be able to, like...
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
Oh, hello. I haven't seen this door before.
You're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Yes, why?
Nobody's told you about Hannibal? Huh. Why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground. And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal.
Great. What did you do?
What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others.
That's a great story, but I'm still going in.
Well, it's your funeral.
So is this the lowest? I've literally never noticed this door before. I can just walk in here? Wow. I've literally never seen this door before. How did I manage that? Well, you bet I'm getting my arrows out. 50 of them. Nice. Come at me, you creepy creatures.
Thank you.
It's just more peeled statues? Okay. I guess they got out of the main palace bit. Ah! Interesting. That's probably how I get to the upper cistern then. But let's explore down here before we start going way out the way. Lunar pendant. A lunar pendant. There's a Latin inscription on the back which reads Sen dia death. Huh. Okay. Hi. How's it going? Sorry, what did that just update to? Show the pendant to Scintilla. Right, okay. Ask the residents of the villas for clues about Scintilla's disappearance. Ask Ulpius about Scintilla's disappearance. Right, yeah, I forgot to ask him. Oh no, it's because I got kicked out of that conversation. Right, I'll ask him next time. Was there a path on the other side? There was a path on the other side as well. I can swim, right? Oh, this isn't even deep. Okay. Wonder where that comes out to. Doesn't seem like there's any way I could climb that. Not like the other one. Don't mind if I do. Oh, hello. Okay, that's deeper. I don't mind if I diddly do. Wait, did that not do it? There we go. I must have just missed. Oh, lovely jubbly. Gimme, gimme. I am cashed up. Cash money. Right, what do we got over here? Sup. Hello, baby. Crushed creature. An emaciated human-like creature spattered in gold. It appears to have been crushed to death while entering the cistern from the cave beyond. Huh. Can we not get through here then? I guess this must link to the place underneath the temple where we got the bow and on the way to the palace. And I guess you can't come down... Like, if you came down here without this bow, would you just get owned by that one creature and then it's good night to you? Like, is that... Are you just fucked if you come down here without the bow? Because that's the vibe I get. I'm not sure how you'd manage without that. Okay, well... Whee! Can you... Whoa, what the fuck? That made me jump. What's this? A Roman woman in the middle of disrobing as if she'd been visiting the baths. A young Roman man posed as if beckoning others to safety. A statue of a Roman man holding up one arm. He's either greeting someone or surrendering. A young Roman woman throwing up her hands as if to surrender to an unseen enemy. Okay. No other tunnels or anything? Just a bunch of statues. I like that one. Oh my god! I'm just now discovering that you can hold the B button to ascend vines. Okay, maybe not like that. But like here, I'm just holding B and it's taking me up. And I only found that out because you hold B to go up when underwater, but I never thought to try it on vines. But apparently that's a thing. Well, shit me sideways. That was a louder noise than I was expecting. Now the question is, how do I get over to there? There we go. Hey, hey, upper cistern. Not sure how I'm feeling about that. Is this Scintilla? Who put you here and why?
You. Who are you? Did he send you?
I'm Mr. Fudge, and nobody sent me.
Do you know you're here? You have to help me escape before that monster comes back.
What's going on?
I'm Scintilla. I found a way out through the gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
Who did this to you? How hasn't this broken the golden rule?
I don't know. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either.
Where is the way out?
Behind me. There's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key.
And who are we talking about here?
Sentius.
What?
My adoptive father. Furies help me. I'll castrate and crucify him.
Why? He doesn't want anyone to leave because, I don't know, he's about to lose his position, right? It's only been 3 weeks, and he's losing his position in large part because his daughter disappeared. And people don't put their faith in him anymore because she's gone. And they're like, well, he couldn't protect her. So what?
I'm going to take that key from around his neck, even if it means cutting his throat to get it. I'm done caring about the golden rule. I just want out. Help me, and we can escape together.
What about the others?
There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
I'm sorry if I let you go, everyone else is gonna die. What if I round everyone up so they're ready to escape? What if I round everyone up?
There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here.
Shit.
Quick, you have to let me go. It's now or never.
Oh, I don't know, man. Like, obviously that's going to break the golden rule if she kills him, but... Let's see what happens. I'm letting you go. Let's get out of here together.
Oh, thank you. Now follow...
Let's see what happens. I think this is going to...
He's here. He must be coming in through the door behind me. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
Okay. I think this is going to be a reset, but I just want to see what happens, right? Hello, you dick. Hello, you fucking scum.
What did you do with Scintilla? Where is she?
You're human garbage, you know that?
So that is how it's going to be. Oh well, this doesn't change anything for me. It's a shame, really. If you'd just done what you were supposed to, you'd have been looping through time forever until you gave up and killed yourself. Just like that soft-hearted pleb.
Oh? What? How did... Yeah, actually, how the fuck do you remember that? Oh, I guess Al must have... Oh, what? Al must have come here, he looped for ages, and on the loop that he killed himself, he must have told Sentius what's going on, and then killed himself, and then time progressed from there. And so he remembers that, because, like, that... The loop where he told him was also the loop where he killed himself, so, like, there hasn't been a reset since then. Do you remember Al?
Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything.
Wait, what? He remembers more?
See, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next. Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know.
Oh, shit.
But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you were a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles. And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but you've caught up to where he was so quickly. I'd have preferred if you'd given me more time to enjoy the trappings of my success. How many extra days did you give me?
Oh!
Just the 8? Not a lot compared with Al, but I've seized every day, nonetheless. In any case, there's no escape except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Better to end it all now than find out what awaits you beyond that portal. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
Oh, bye-bye. Oh, that's so smart, sort of. Like, obviously, it has its flaws, but like... Oh, that is actually really smart for him. He can keep power indefinitely, even though the election is at the end of the day today, because he keeps his memories. So for him, it's like he is continuing to be in power. It's not because he doesn't get wiped every time. So It's like a new day, except people are playing out the same things, but for him, he's continuing on every day going forward and still in power, so long as he resets. Wow, okay. That's really cool. That is a really cool twist. I love that. So you asked me to figure out who was going to break the golden rule, knowing I would fail every time. You knew there was a way out and even locked up your own daughter to keep it a secret. You're going to die a painful death. Well, he is about to die a painful death. That is for sure. But... Which one do I want to ask? Like, it's because he wants power. That's pretty clear. Let's go for this top one. Well... See, I don't know. Usually, if there is... I feel like the middle one might be one which allows me to ask this one as well, but the top one won't. Let's see.
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all, over and over again, for eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
Oh, fuck yeah. We do get to ask this as well. Yeah, okay. I mean, this makes perfect sense for him. I really am a fan of this twist. So you knew I'd fail every time then?
Of course. There's no way you could have succeeded. Every soul who has ever found themselves here has broken the golden rule eventually. It is inevitable. Man will always sin sooner or later. Any idiot could tell you this. But where others might see tragedy, I saw opportunity. As I told you the first time we met, I found a way to cheat death by reliving the same day over and over again forever. And I will continue living long after your dust.
I'm not gonna lie, it is slightly jarring that she's just been stood there behind him whilst he chats for so long. I feel like they should have brought her into the shot, like when I say one of these two. You're going to die a painful death for this, bitch.
Do you really think you can take on a Decurion with that flimsy little bow?
I probably could, but I'm gonna let her have this one.
Who? Scintilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
Mate, there's water right in front of you.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Come on, we have to go. Hey, what's happening to you? That light, it's so bright.
What? Create a time paradox? Oh shit! Oh shit, right, because he can't reset the day! What? What? Okay.
Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Al, I came in here to find you. Oh my god. I didn't even think of that. Also, why did he not just literally, like, there was water right in front of him? He could have just jumped in. Like, yeah, you'd be burned fucking bad, but if you immediately jump in, you're gonna be okay. Yeah, I came in here to find you.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm Mr. Fudge. I was hoping you'd know who I am.
Funny you should ask. I was just reading an old tablet I found here. Well, trying. My Latin is kinda rusty, but the last entry mentioned someone with the same name. It described an event about 2,000 years ago. Someone with your name appeared in the city out of the shrine of Proserpina. Freed an imprisoned woman named Scintilla, who then murdered her captor, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said the attack caused golden statues to come alive, hunting down everyone in the city and turning them into gold. Apparently, the only person to survive was Scintilla, while the stranger disappeared in a flash of light.
Huh. Yeah, that was me.
What? you're saying you were here 2,000 years ago. I'm not sure I understand.
Wait, is this a version... Oh, this is a version of him that hasn't been through everything. I thought maybe when he killed himself, that created some kind of paradox, because he couldn't be brought back then, so he then got sent here too, with memories of everything intact, but no, it sounds like he doesn't know what's been going on. When I first arrived here in the present day, I found your corpse hanging from a noose.
I'm sorry, come again?
I still have the suicide note you carved into this tablet, here.
Let me see that. God, why does this writing look so familiar?
Because it's yours, mate.
I've spent a lifetime in this place going around and around in circles. This is disturbing, but I don't understand how I could have written it.
It was written by a different version of you. I changed the past and your fate. But his fate had already happened before I started changing the past.
I'm not following.
I helped Scintilla kill the man who opened a time portal and drew you back in time, preventing it from ever happening. But that happened like the day before, right? Because like killing him prevents him from bringing me back. But then I guess because it's in the past. I'll just go with it.
So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any of this.
I just disagree with that because, like, that already happened. Like, everything with Al happened, Al went through 1,000 times and then killed himself, and then time moved forwards, and he started again with me. But that was, like, at a further point in time, and then he got killed. So I don't see why that would break Al's loop as well, but whatever.
I guess you saved my life then, as well as helping that poor woman to escape. That's a lot to take in.
Enough talk. How about we get out of this place?
Maybe we can escape through the same aqueduct Scintilla used, if we can find it.
It's right here. Like, this is where we were, right? Oh, wait, what about... Where does this go, then? This is where my dude came in from. Oh, was this... This is the... Oh, we're invisible walled. This is the door that we couldn't open. This is the door that we couldn't open, and it would just lead right to her. Okay. Whoopsie. God damn it. Oh, no. I've got to... Oh, wait. That resets it. Nice, okay. Is there anything to find around here before we go? Like, in the modern... I assume this is modern day-ish version of this? That's barred off now, makes sense. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we can do. Oh! Easy clap. Easy clap. Anything back here? Oh, I can't. I always want to check behind waterfalls. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a good idea, man.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever loaded into this temple.
Good idea.
You go on ahead. I'll be there soon. You go on ahead. I'll be there.
Aight. Huh. The layout of this joint is, like, very different now. Because there was not a bridge directly ahead of the temple in the past. Like this. This wasn't here. It was slight steps down in front of it, yes. But then Galerius was here, and then there was a wall here. And then we had to go down this way to get around, or up spiraling to the right. But this was just a wall, and then there was the big lake in front of it. Unless that's not the shrine, but I think that was the implication. I guess time really has changed things. We're out, boy! But this is still the underworld, right? Like, we got pulled out of the river by the ferryman, so, like, what happens now?
You're back. But You're alone. Does that mean you didn't find Al?
I found him. He'll be here in a moment. Also, what's your role in this? Like, you're acting like you don't know what's going on, but presumably as the ferryman you do. So, like, why are you even doing this?
Ah, what a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
Okay. I discovered your real name is Charon. Or was it Curti?
Ah. I
Whoa!
see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions.
Yeah, a couple. Who are you really?
You can just call me Charon, if you like. I am sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met.
Oh, you're sorry?
I do not enjoy deceiving people. Believe me, I do not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience,
5,000 years.
that most people find comfort in familiarity, in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time.
What truth is that?
That you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here. My role, as the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead.
How did I die?
Usually, when people do not remember how they died, it is because they suffered a terrible trauma. Most souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly, do you really want to know?
Yes, I want to know.
As you wish. You were murdered.
Nice.
You were exploring an old tomb when you discovered a cache of forgotten relics, including 2 silver coins of ancient origin. Unfortunately, as you emerged into daylight, you were set upon by 2 thieves. A nearby hiker saw the scuffle break out and leapt to your aid, trying to help you recover your bounty. You both fought bravely, but your assailants were armed, and you were not. There was nothing
Was
you
the
or
ally
your
Al?
ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene, and you followed.
Was that why
a
he
few
was ahead of us?
hours
Because he
later.
died instantly at the scene?
That man's name was Al Worth.
Yeah, thought so.
You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Charon's Opal by some. And so it was my duty to bring you here.
Huh. So we only got brought here because we had the coins, so for everyone else who dies without one, like, what happens to them? What's so special about the coins?
Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths to pay the ferryman for passage across the river. Well, those stories contained a seed of truth, but not any coin would do. A long time ago, my master created 1,000 silver coins and had me distribute them across the world. My orders were simple. Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them and ferry them here.
Why?
That is a question you would have to ask him, if that were still possible, in light of the path you have chosen. I am just his servant, doing his bidding. Only now, I find myself bereft of purpose. You see, the coins on you and Al were the last of the 1,000 in existence.
Huh.
There is nobody else to ferry here. Nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course.
Can you return us to the land of the living?
I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city. And there was a tablet describing an event 2,000 years ago. Supposedly, the city was destroyed when a woman murdered a tyrant with the help of, well, my new friend here. I know how crazy that sounds.
Maybe not that crazy.
That woman. I don't suppose her name was... Scintilla?
How could you... What?
She left a tablet of her own. I stumbled across it while I was waiting here. I think she meant for you to read it. Here, take a look.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but I want you to know that I will never forget you, or what you did for me. It pains me that so many dear friends were not so fortunate. Ulpius, Cynthia, Lucretia, Horatius, Galerius, poor Dooley, and the others. But please understand, their blood is on my hands, not yours. I will live with the consequences of my actions, and all I can do is move forward, trying to show others the same compassion you showed me. I promise you that saving my life will not be for nothing. Scintilla.
Nice.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her. I'd love to hear your story, but first, you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
All right, Karen, ferry us home. Huh. Ending 2 of 4. What was ending 1? How did I skip an ending? Ending 2 of 4. Like... I don't know, because it, like, with the fact that they're placed along a timeline kind of implies that, like, 1 should be easier to get than 2. So 2, all you have to do is get the golden bow. Like, that is the only prerequisite, is that you have the golden bow, because once you've got the golden bow, you can just walk down in there anytime. I just didn't before, because I never saw the door there. And as soon as you do that, you can end it. Developed by Modern Storyteller. Well, you made a fantastic game. Well in, lads. It's a tiny team, right? Let's actually look at these credits, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be like the shortest credits. Those are the three main people. Director, writer, designer, and producer, Nick Pierce. Programmer, Alexander Goss. Lead artist, John Ear. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce that, apologies. But fucking incredible job, lads. I have loved this game, and it ain't over yet, because I'm going to definitely look for the other endings. There's so much we haven't done yet. We haven't got Galerius to be the person in charge. We haven't got Dooley out of prison. We haven't got Dooley's tablet so that we can open the thing on top. I'm very curious to see what these other endings are. I'm very curious what the first ending is that I've apparently missed. Let's go straight back in and continue on.